Hello, welcome to LEV Toys. Well, we have built with too much pink. There's Pinky McPink hanging out up there in her apartment. We made a baby nursery for triplets out of just blue bricks and an entire dress-up shop, a costume shop out of purple. So, today's challenge, thanks to all your comments, is today we are going with too much yellow. Okay, so I love yellow. Yellow is my favorite color, but I think this might be a little bit eye-strikingly bright. I don't think I can use them. I think those transparent pieces are, this one's more yellow, the other one's kind of more green. So we've got the really pale yellow, we've got this middle shade of yellow, and this, which is possibly even like a light orange, but I'm going to call this dark yellow for the purposes of today's video. But this orange definitely won't do. That's definitely orange. Right, okay, so lots of choices here. We've got a yellow spider, there's flounder, there's a banana suit, and I love this rubber ducky, and this rubber ducky, I've got to fit that in somewhere. How am I going to do that? Now, I've got some yellow doors, and I know I've got yellow windows here, so this is cute. But I don't think... Where are the yellow windows? I know I've got yellow windows. Where are they? Yellow, like inside, the inside bit of the window. I don't even know what that's called. We've got these yellow glass bits, but this is what I was looking for. But I don't have any frames. I have no yellow frames. I don't think anything fits into this one frame that I have. They're all the wrong size. So I have, window insert things, but no actual frames. So I don't know how I'm going to make windows in this, but anyway, we will be creative. That's the whole point. But let's make a character. Who's going to live in this yellow creation? Well, I like this skirt. There are not a lot of yellow choices. Olivia actually has got quite a lot of yellow outfits. So let's put her together. They're all very pale yellow though. This really, really light yellow. But I do have one problem with this, is that Olivia does not look good with yellow hair. Where's my yellow hair? Here's one. Here's Aurora's. See, it just doesn't suit her skin tone. So we will use Olivia with yellow hair if need be. But let's see if we can make another character. So we could use... No, actually, Belle's top has actually got the gloves. That's going to look weird with the character that I want. This top would do okay. But I really, really want to use this top, even though it's kind of more orange than yellow, but whatever. We're going to use this. So let's find a head. I think Mia's head will do well. We don't have any characters with yellow eyes, which is good, because yellow eyes would look really quite freaky. And we're not going to go with Olivia. Yeah, Olivia with blonde hair. We're going to see which hairstyle. There are lots of choices of blonde hairstyles. So let's see. Aurora's, or we could use Tinkerbell's hair. I don't know what hairstyle is going to actually suit whatever we're going to end up making. What sort of functional build we're going to make out of all these yellow pieces. So let's just try them all. I'll see what I like the most. This one's Luna Lovegood's hair. And it sticks out weirdly around the side because it's actually designed for a minifigure, but it looks good from the front. What about yeah, Cinderella's hair? Because the blue doesn't go with this kind of pink accents in her top, so that wouldn't work. I do love this hat from the Harry Potter sets. It's so cute, but it's too much blue. Too much blue, even though we do have blonde hair. This is a nice hairstyle. Oh, this is nice. This is very funky, very cool, very modern, very fresh. Don't know quite what we're going for, but I like that one. And we could try the plaits. That's really cute. The plaits are adorable. What else do I got? Oh, we could try the Rapunzel long plait. They're the kind of just always screams Rapunzel to me, that hairpiece. So we're going to stick with this one. I think this one suits the rest of the outfit really well. And I'm going to name this yellow girl Daffodil. No, Buttercup. Buttercup, that's so perfect. And this little rubber ducky is actually going to be the squeaky toy of her pet, this yellow puppy. Didn't that work out so perfectly? I totally wanted to work this rubber ducky in here. So, squeaky toy, we got a puppy, we have got Buttercup now. We've got to start this build and we need to fit it in with the rest of our apartment buildings because that's the way we've gone. So, I've got some nice big base plates here. Might be a bit long, but I'm going to make this work. And there aren't any windows, so I'm going to see if I can make this netting here be like this big kind of lattice work, which is going to take the place of the windows. Now, the trick for this is, do I have any actual clips that I can clip this into? Well, yes, I do. Good. So I've got some yellow clips that I can clip onto the netting and attach it to the back of the room. over here. Oh, that's looking good. Well, it doesn't currently, it just looks like a big net sticking up in the air, but we should be able to make this work. I think I've got enough clips to be able to hold it in place on the top too. And over here, I want to put this mirror in because it's on a yellow plate. And thankfully, we do have some of these forward-facing stud pieces in yellow and another clip to go up here. And we'll have to, fill that out with a little single stud. Nice, we got a mirror over here in the corner. I'm going to try and make this a lounge area. But let's just stick these little base plates together like that. And right, lounge area. Let's make a side table first. Let's use these pieces, which I would never use for anything. Let's make a side table out of them by putting just some of these little jumper stud tile things. It's not going to be overly stable, but it will be stable once we stick it down onto the actual floor. So let's put another one on that side. That way we can actually attach some things on the top. But look at that. It's a nice tall side table for our lounge room. And I would have never used those pieces if I hadn't have challenged myself to use yellow. And we've got a lot of these baking trays, so this is going to be a nice little holding tray for our yellow pineapple. And we might put a flower over here because I have to have flowers. So like a little flower in a vase. Cute. Okay, we need a couch. And I want to use these cushions because they have a lovely pattern on them and it's going to break up all that yellow, which is nice. So I want to make a corner couch, one that goes around the side, and I think I'm going to have to kind of build this backwards or from the top down, try and fit everything in, because I can never really figure out how these are supposed to go, and I need to hold everything together. So I'm trying to differentiate the colours too, so I don't have all of the same shade of yellow together, so it doesn't look too blocky. There, so I've got the dark yellow and I've got light yellow in the middle and the dark yellow on the top again. And I'm going to put maybe a little cushion over here. And I'm going to line the sides with these translucent pieces. So that's going to break up all the blockiness of that yellow as well. That's pretty. Oh, it looks so tropical. It looks like pineapple-y. That's so cute. All right, but hold on. I might just put this up a little bit higher. There we go. Okay, all right, and another layer of these translucent pieces, but I want to round over the edges. I'm going to use these really pale pieces of the round over ones, and we'll line it like that. That's pretty. That looks like a lovely couch. Oh, once again, I would never have thought to make a couch in yellow. Oh, this is such a fun challenge. This is annoying though. I wanted just it nice and smooth, and there are no smooth pieces in that pale yellow yet. Maybe soon. So that fits really perfectly into the corner. Oh, hold on, there's space here. So let's fill that up. Let's just put another cushion on this end, and then it butts up very nicely into the wall. That's so cool. Your hair's falling off, Buttercup. All right, so we can put the little puppy there on that little jumper stud too. Okay, I'm going to need some support because we're going to be putting a floor on above this. Going to be adding it to our apartment building. We could use this. Oh, that's going to be the puppy's little cushion, the puppy's seat. That's so perfect. Now we can put the rubber ducky on the jumper studs. And now we can think about how we're going to fill the rest of this space. Maybe a kitchen, like a little kitchenette in the middle. Oh, and I've got this tall piece here with the towels on it. That's going to be perfect for hand towels for the kitchen. This clip here will help hold this in over here. So I think that lattice looks okay from the front. Looks a bit dodgy from the back, but nobody's looking at the back at the moment. So a kitchen area. All right, so this is going to be a little shelf up here. I can use these little tins, like these. We can have some cans up here. And maybe just something else. We'll put a translucent piece on top of this. This could be like a fancy box of chocolates. That's good. All right. That's looking good. Okay. All right. I have no idea how we're going to make a stove or a fridge because I just don't have the pieces in yellow. I just can't do it. But I'll make something happen. It's going to be a tiny little kitchenette area. Oh, and over here, I can use this curved piece. This can be like the breakfast bar. So facing into the lounge room. Okay, so I think this is going to be a nice height for all the little tabletops in the working area. Oh, behind here there's a bit of space. So we might put the dog food in here because it's yellow. That is so perfect. But we need to make it a little bit higher. So we'll stack it up with some hay bales. They're not hay bales. That's a fancy kind of table back there. Nobody's going to be able to see it once we put everything else in front of it anyway. So we got some dog food, and in here, because we've got some of these little forward-facing studs, we can actually make some sets of drawers, which will make this look a little bit more like a legitimate kitchen. And we can put some bench tops on the top. This is looking better than I could have imagined. Cornflakes are yellow, so we can kind of squeeze this in. Yes, it's going to fit under that little shelf up there. Now we'll smooth over the top, but I might just make this spot here. That's going to be the frying pan, like the stove top. And in the frying pan, we're going to put an egg because the egg's got yellow on it. The egg doesn't want it yet. Good. All right, so we've got an egg in the frying pan because it's totally got yellow on it. I can get away with that. And we'll just smooth over here. I don't know quite what I'm going to do with this section over here yet, but over on the eating side here, I reckon I can make a coffee machine out of yellow. So we've got, yes, definitely got the pieces we need. So a little outward facing stud there and one of these, and we need a yellow lever. Look at that. Fancy. And we've got a yellow coffee cup, so we are totally equipped. So if I put this in front of, oh, it's going to cover over one of my tea towels, but that's okay. Now we can still see one tea towel. That's perfect. And on the bench top, we're going to have another baking tray, and we're going to put some yellow food in it. We're going to put the tacos in it. It's Taco Tuesday. Okay, that's looking really good. Let's put a little stool down here that's going to help hold our base plates together. And it's also going to be somewhere we can sit at the eatery there, at the little breakfast bar. That's so, oh, that looks actually really good. I'm really happy with how this is going. Now, I don't know quite what I'm going to do over here. So let's just extend a little bit more. I could make like kind of a little peek through area over here, peek through into another section of this tiny apartment. And if I've got I do have a clip, so I can use a clip to hold, I can use a clip to hold the spatula, because the spatula is yellow as well, and that's going to be perfect for the fry pan. Wow, this kitchen is really well equipped. Okay, so we got a peek through area into the other room. Up here, I want to put, there's a yellow crab, and I really, really want to use it as a decoration here in the kitchen. Does that work? I think it works. I really want it to work because I think the yellow crab's hilarious. I can't put that on yet because there's a space there. Okay. Oh, I've got some yellow bananas. Of course they're yellow. So let's make a little place, a little box that we can just hold the bananas in. Some more fruit for the kitchen, some more food, some yellow food. So I've got a heap of bananas, but I think we're only going to be able to fit 2 in here. There we go, that's perfect. Now I really, really want to use this. This is like a record sleeve. It's yellow, but we can't have a record sleeve without a record, and the record itself is black. We're going to cheat. I'm going to actually make a little music room next to him. I'm going to make a record player so that we can use that little yellow recording, well, record sleeve. So the disc sleeve. So we've got the actual little levers in yellow, so I'm only cheating a tiny bit. It's only a teeny tiny bit, and I can use these little angled pieces here. This is so good, and I reckon this can fit perfectly into our little peek through area. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. All right, music room, a little yellow music room. Okay, and we need somewhere to put our record sleeve, our 24 party songs. Let's use a yellow basket. Pop it. Where's it going to fit? Oh, there we go. That's nice and tidy. That fitted really well. And we can put our little record sleeve in here, in the basket. Now, what else can we put in this music room? Can I do this? Can I please, can I put this in the Everything is Awesome gold record, the gold disc? I know it's on a black background, but I really want to put it up here as a decoration because it looks like Buttercup is a really, really good musician. This is her music room. She's even won a gold record. Oh, okay. So we're going to use that. There's going to be a tiny weeny bit of cheating, just the tiny weeniest bit, but nobody's going to notice, right? Now we're going to need a table, and I just love this little angled piece for a table and the translucent circle. And on the table, we've got a yellow pen. Perfect. She can write her music in here. And we don't actually have yellow, like we've got a yellow post-it note. So maybe she could, I don't know, just keep a record of what she wants to write on the post-it note. So this is a little desktop just for taking notes up there. But the real music making happens while she's sitting on these cushions. Look, see, there's already music on there that's come out of Andrea's bedroom, and it's perfect for this room. Music room made out of yellow. I'm very excited. Now, I really want to use this plant piece, but we are kind of out of space. But I refuse to not use this plant piece because it is spiky and it's cool. So we're going to extend a bit. This could get really dodgy. So if we put this little balcony bit kind of off the side, can I put the plant in that? I might be able to. I've got a semicircle here. So let's attach that with the balcony. This is just getting a bit too long, I think, to fit in our apartment, but I don't care. I will make this fit, and I love this prickly bush. Let's add some flowers to it. Putting the flowers on, actually it's a bit hard to put the flowers on camera. You have to have them angled to the side so they go into the slits on the top just perfectly. Otherwise you kind of bend the prickly bush. And I don't want to bend the prickly bush because I only have one of these. It's actually a very rare prickly bush. Prickly bush? Prickly bush. Prickly bush. Prickly bush is really hard to say. This actually, I think this only comes with one set, with a Series 1 Mixels set. So I'm pretty sure about that. Could be wrong. Wrong about a lot of things. But I'm very excited to have this little yellow prickly bush to put out here, covered in flowers. Just kind of covered in flowers. There we go. Covered in flowers out here on the little balcony. So that's totally going to work, though this has got really quite long. Let's smooth over the floor, and that's going to help hold our little balcony area together. Can't actually get in here, so we might move the table out of the way and put our other little smooth pieces in here. Put our table back in, and we can smooth along the front, and one more along here. There we go. Music area looks absolutely schmicko. Let's see if we can fill in the rest of this with yellow bricks. And oh, I've got some little angled out pieces here. I can make like a kind of roof over a little awning over the balconette. But here I want to put a hook. Lucky we had a yellow hook because I just want to hang her fancy special cape here. Because it's yellow, I just had to use it. I don't know that it quite goes, but I don't care. I'm putting it here anyway. I'm sure I can find a purpose for it later. It's her coat. Right, okay. So let's see if I can get all the rest, if I've got enough yellow bricks here to get this all up to the same height so we can add it to our apartment building and actually make it look like a cohesive floor of the apartment. I think we can. Yeah, I do. I've got plenty more bricks. I just need to make sure that I can get it all to that same height. All right. What am I going to do over the top of the netting though? Okay, I've got a big long one, but that's not... Do I have more big long ones? I don't. That's the only big long one I have. So I'm going to have to kind of jigsaw puzzle it with the rest of my little... Is that going to fit? Oh, no, I want this one for... Because I don't have any more of those semi-long ones. Over here we also need to put a roof kind of thing over here, or we just need to... That's too short. So how are we going to do this? That's not quite the right height. So I need to put another little single one over here. That's just looking so precarious and dodgy, but don't worry, because if we put another one over the top like that, that hooks them together and it's all looking good now. And I think I've got... Yes, I do. Okay, so I just need to put a 401 here and a little single one here, and now I just need to smooth over here, but I do need some little studs so that I can actually attach it, well, so the floor above can actually attach to this floor depending upon where it's going to go in our rainbow apartment building. Okay, all right, we're all smooth. I want to add just some little lights over here above the lounge area, so I've got some more of these translucent pieces. I can just line them under here. There, doesn't that just look so much better? That's so pretty. I actually would have liked a dangly curtain thing, but I just couldn't make it happen. Okay, we have got a whole yellow apartment floor. I cannot believe that actually worked. Let's see if I can actually add it to the rest of our... It's gonna be too long. Look how long it is compared to the others. I might try and put it on top of the blue and just have the pink at the moment just has to stay on the top. But if I put it here, that's totally hanging off the side. I think it's going to be secure though. It's going to look odd, but I think that it's not going to actually collapse if you push down on that side that's hanging over. All right, let's add the pink one on top. This is the moment of truth. Oh, look, it is, can we secure it on here? Yes, we can. I don't know how high I can build this apartment building without compromising the structural integrity. It already looks kind of kind of dodgy. But this bit here, the balcony is actually quite secure, so that's okay. All right, so we have got purple, we have got blue, we have got yellow, we have got pink. What is going to be our next too much build to add to our apartment building? I'm a little bit scared, so make sure you let me know in the comments. Oh my goodness, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that video when it comes up. And I will see you with another video very, very soon. Oh, I love yellow, but I think that might have just been a bit much.